Melissa, and welcome back to Book Bar, and welcome to the start of a new vlog. I am going to be participating in the Monster Mash Readathon, which is hosted by Hannah from Hannah Blackwell, Daphne from Being Daphne, Maggie from Maggie's Books or Maggie Reads Books or something like that. I'll have it linked down below. Jess from Honest Fiction, Avery from Ava's Romance Books, and Jen from Book Refuge are the hosts. If I forgot any, I'm sorry. I'll have them all linked down below. But basically, it's just about reading monster romances. I'm going to try to get a bingo. If editing me remembers, I will put the bingo board here. I have a path that I'm going to be taking. I'm going to be going because I really want to read Feathers from the Sky by Jess Wisecup. So I'm going to be reading that, which is a vampire. So I have to go with a vampire prompt, like where vampire, and I figured this path that I'm going on is the easiest. So Feathers from the Sky, I'm going to be doing a Why Choose. I'm going to be reading 4 Psychos. That's also Ghost. That's Ghost. So the second book in that will be my Why Choose. Or whatever. We'll see. I also have Deceived by the Gargoyles, which could be a Why Choose, but it is kind of long. Spider, I'm going to be trying Ensnared, and I don't remember the last one. Orc. I'm going to read The Orc from The Office, because I have that book out. So, yeah, I'm going to go. I just wanted to start this vlog. The Monster Mash starts tomorrow, but we're just going to go with it. I'm starting the vlog now. So, yeah, I will update you all when I've read some. Hello. I have just finished my first book officially for the Monster Mash. I listened to the audiobook of 4 Psychos by Kristy Cunning. It is a Why Choose ghost romance, so it fits both of those categories. I haven't rated it or anything yet. I don't know that I'm going to. I don't know. It was interesting. I enjoyed it. Obviously, the heroine doesn't know anything about herself, so she ends up being named Kayla by the 4 men that she meets, or that she's followed, and she's attached to these 4 men, and the 4 of them are kind of attached to each other. They can't do anything without the other ones. So yeah, it was good. I had a good time with it. I don't know that I'll continue. I'm just not a big Why Choose person, so we'll see. If I do, we'll see if I continue. Who knows? But yeah, I had a good time with it. But yeah, it knocked off 2 spots. It knocked off Ghost and also Why Choose on the hard mode board. I haven't really looked at anything past that, but I do have a fun little unboxing here. I did get Binding and Keeping 13. I did not realize that these are shiny, but look at these absolutely massive books. I read these last month and I absolutely adored them, and I needed them, and I wanted these before these covers go away. So yeah, absolutely adored this duet. Has nothing to do with monsters. But yeah, and then I bought it because I was getting an Amazon smart plug. It was $1.99 with a code last week, and so I was like, you know what, I might as well get that. And then I just added the 2 books because I needed them. And yeah, I just adore these books. So I'm gonna go because I want to read Feathers from the Sky, which I have started, but I'm not far enough in to give you much. That is ticking off the vampire prompt. So yeah, I'm gonna go so I can read, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Bye. Hello, good evening. I am 25% of the way through Feathers from the Sky. This will hit the vampire prompt for Monster Mash. I'm enjoying this. I love Jess's writing, but I'm just like, I don't know. I don't love the characters. I'm not invested in them yet, but we'll see. But Roman is a vampire, and Gwen is something. I don't want to say, but like, he's investigating her because he thinks she has something to do with with his brother's disappearance / murder. And she just thinks he's a guy that she met at she did one of those like stranger matchmaking photo shoots. And yeah, she's like, things got a little freaky. And she lost her job because of the pictures. And so that's depressing. But I'm having a good time. I'm not super invested in the characters yet. So we'll see how it goes. But I really enjoy the writing. And I mean, just look at that cover. It's beautiful. So, having a good time. And I'm not far enough in to really have a ton of thoughts and feelings about it anyways. But, yeah. I'm going to go so that I can continue reading. I'm reading it on my Kindle, but that's just because I don't want to mess up this gorgeous edition. Plus, I read faster on my Kindle because I can read at night. So, I'm going to go, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Hello, good evening. I am 50-ish% of the way through Feathers from the Sky by Jess Wisecup. I'm having a good time with it. So basically, Roman has revealed himself as a vampire to Gwen, and he took her to like his coven. That's what they call them. He took her to his coven, and her blood like smells super sweet to everyone. And his dad is like the leader of the coven, and he has agreed to let people drink from Gwen if they'll swear to him so that he can take over for his dad. Sorry. Pause. Dick Buck has died. The like legendary bear. That is so sad. We didn't get news of that on my phone. Weird. But okay. So his father's like gonna go basically like take a long nap is what it sounds like. I don't know. I'm kind of confused by that. And Roman is supposed to take over, but his uncle could end up taking over. So he needs to get more vampires to swear to him. And he's going to let vampires feed from Gwen so that they'll swear to him. And yeah, that's really frustrating, and I'm not liking him, but I know things will change. I mean, it is a romance. I trust Jess Wisecup to make things happy, but they are going to be sad at the same time and rough to get through. So I know that it's going to all work out in the end, but it's a struggle for now. But yeah, I'm having a good time with it. Do I think this is going to be a new favorite? No. But am I going to keep this gorgeous edition? Yes. Am I still having a good time with it? Yes. Will I still continue after the first book? Yes. But yeah, I'm having a good time with the Monster Mash. But I'm going to go so I can keep reading because I still got a lot to read. So I'll talk to you all in the next one. Hello. I am 75% of the way, or almost 75% of the way through Feathers from the Sky by Jess Wisecup. And that last 25% from when I did do it 50%, holy crap. Like, I have no words. I don't want to say anything because spoilers. I'm trying to keep this spoiler free as possible. If I do end up doing spoilers, I'll just put like a spoiler tag and you'll know to click out. But I'm gonna try not to. But what happened was just nuts, and I'm very concerned. I know Jess tends to rip your heart out, and I have a feeling it's heading that way. We'll see how this last 25% happens. I know it is a duet, so I know that it ends on a cliffhanger. So we'll see how that goes. It'll probably be about a 4-star at this point in time. maybe even a 3.5. I don't see getting 5, but obviously once the second book comes out, if how it all wraps up, could really bump it up to a 5, because kind of like the, I don't even know what I'm saying, but depending on what happens, how it all comes together, it might be bumped up. But for now, it's probably sitting about a 4-star. But I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying it, and I'm still just obsessing over this cover. But I'm gonna go because I want to keep reading, and I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Holy crap. The end of this blew my freaking mind. Yeah, 4 stars for now. Possibly could be 5, depending on how the second book goes. But holy moly. I thought things got crazy from the 50 to the 75% mark, but the stuff that happens from the 75% mark to the 100% mark, nuts. Absolutely insane. Fantastic. Jess Wisecup knocked it out of the park. Again. Amazing. But yeah. I'm like shocked. Shocked. Everything. You think I wouldn't be. You think I would have seen twist coming based on other books. But no, didn't see it. Didn't see it coming. Had no idea. Freaking phenomenal. Twist. We'll see how it all comes to be with the beginning was really slow. It took like a really long time. That's why it's not 5 stars. But that ending, man, that ending, so good. I cannot wait till this comes out on audio. Like, it's gonna be a fantastic audiobook. But yeah, wonderful, amazing. Yes, cannot wait for the next book next year. Sorry, my hair is like a mess because I'm trying to add more pink to it. So it's just like conditioner that I have to wash out, but it takes like 40 minutes just to sit there. So yeah, so that ticked off my vampire prompt of the hard mode board. So I have now hit vampire and ghost, and I'm going to read the orc from The Office next, and that will take off orc, and then I'll only have Waichus and spider. But I technically have already hit Waichus because I hit Waichus with my ghost book. It was both. So we'll see if I do read another like Waichus romance. But yeah, I'm gonna go because my timer's about to go off and I need to wash my hair so I can wash this crap out of it. And I'll talk to you all in the next one. Hello, good evening. I'm coming at you from my bed. It's almost bedtime. I am about halfway through The Orc from The Office by Kate Pryor, and it's a cute, fun, like, orc monster novella. It's a quick read. Basically, Janice is an HR employee, and she's a human, and her drawer in the filing cabinet is stuck, and this orc by the name of Kent comes in and asks if she needs help, and she ends up elbowing him on accident and causing him to bleed, which then causes a blood fever, or kind of like a mating bond between the two of them. And they, like, there's like a way to get over it, and she just like can't seem to stay away from him, but she knows it's like a bad idea. And yeah, it's cute so far. I mean, I'm not going to say much else because obviously it's a novella, it's a quick read, but I'm having a good time with it. Is it like the next great novel? No. But it's fun, and that's really all that matters. So I'm gonna go so I can keep reading and go to bed because clearly I'm tired, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Hello, good morning. Sorry if you can kind of hear my TV in the background. It's football day, so yeah. I have finished The Orc from The Office. It was cute. I gave it 4 stars. 3.5, 4 stars. I mean, it was nothing like spectacular, life-changing or anything like that. It was adorable. Adorable orc romance. Like, it was just low angst, like low stakes, just very much adorable, fun, monster romance with some good monster sex scenes. But yeah, I had a good time with it. Sorry, I'm trying to do my laundry. I have a ton of towels I need to wash. But yeah, it was cute. 4 stars. So that ticked off the orc prompt on the hard mode board. So now I have completed vampire, orc, and ghost. And then I've switched it up for Why Choose. I'm actually going to read the next book in like the Vicious Darlings, the Peter Pan Why Choose retelling, which I know technically isn't really a monster romance, but it is a magical creature. If you know, you know. So I am going to read that just because I have the audiobook out, and it's not a Why Choose romance that I hate. So we're going to go with it. And yeah, I'm going to go because I'm about to start my washing machine and it's going to get really loud. So, and my food is done. My breakfast is done. So I'm going to go so I can eat, and I will update you all when I read the next book. Whether that be Ensnared or I think it's Their Vicious Darling. One of the two of those will be the next book that I pick up. But I'll talk to you all in the next one. Good evening. I have finished Their Vicious Darling by Nikki and Crowe. Book 3 in the Vicious Lost Boys series. So I didn't do any updates because obviously anything that I say will be spoilers. But this has been my favorite of the series so far. It's just, they're simple, easy, quick novellas that are like Peter Pan retellings. In the first book, basically, Peter Pan takes Winnie Darling, who is a descendant of Wendy Darling, back to his realm, to the Neverland, to try to get his shadow back. And yeah, so it just goes from there. But it was a good time. This one, every book has gotten a little bit better. Their Why Choose, which I've said earlier, I don't love, but it's fine. I needed to tick off the Why Choose prompt for the board. So now all I have left to do is the spider. So wish me luck. But I'm going to go and read. And I'll talk to you all in the next one. Hello. I am 25-ish% of the way through Ensnared, the first of the spider alien romances. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm confused. Which, like, it's making me want to kind of DNF it because I shouldn't have to pay. Like, I'm reading a monster romance. I shouldn't have to pay 100% attention while I'm reading to understand what's going on. Like, I mean, most books that I read, I can watch football and have it, and like have football on in the background and have zero issues understanding what's going on. In this book, I am just so freaking confused because there's all these weird names, which that's fine. I mean, they're aliens. But like, I'm confused. There's the Suta and the Vrix and the Zulafs and the Zola. I don't even know. I'm just so confused and trying to like keep it straight. I'm considering DNFing it, which is really sad because I know people love this, but it's like, I read for like fun, especially like if I'm reading a monster romance. I'm not reading it because I know it's going to be like the next great book in the world. And I'm not vibing. So I don't know. I'm going to give it a little bit more and see how I feel. It's not like the Raiders play today, so I don't have to pay attention to any football today, but like it is Sunday and there are a lot of things I got to get done. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm I'm getting ice out of my ice cube tray. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts right now. I'm just not vibing. Like, I don't know. I'm sure it's great. People love it. Everyone that I know that has read it has absolutely adored it. I'm just not vibing. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go. And I'll talk to you all in the next one. Hello. Good evening. It is the last day of the Monster Mash. And I am sadly going to DNF Ensnared. I just don't care. Like, after I updated you all at the 25% mark, we did kind of get, like, Ivy, who's the heroine, which I did not explain what Ensnared was at all. But we did get Ivy's perspective, kind of. I mean, it's told in third person, but it's, like, from her, like, what she's thinking. So we get Ivy's perspective, and you understand more, obviously. Like, there's not as many weird names because Ivy is a human. But I just don't care. And the fact that this is 3 books, and they're all, like, 300, 400 pages, like, I'm not the right audience for this type of romance. I think I don't enjoy non-humanoid monsters. Like, vampires, I could read a 900-page vampire book, vampire romance, and be happy. I love a good vampire book, but, like, spiders, not my thing. But because I'm not a quitter, I am going to read, I found a 29-page novella called The Spider. That is an alien spider romance novella. We'll see. I think, so, Ensnared, and I'm sure people, and I know people love it. I know Jen from the Book Refuge absolutely adores it. She's the one who recommended it to me. I just don't think that I'm the right person for it. So I am DNFing it. But actually, I think Jess from Honest Fiction also really liked it. So both hosts of this, but it's not my type of thing. I just don't know that I'm a weird romance girl. So yeah, I don't know. I'm going to try this novella and see how it goes. But because I'm not a quitter and I want to get the bingo, and even though I read 50%, but Ensnared follows Catan, who is a spider-like alien, and Ivy, who is a human. And Catan, the queen of, like, the spiders, or whatever his alien race is, wants to mate him. And he's like, nah, dog, I ain't about that life. He does not like her. He does not want to mate with her. No. And he's, like, super against it. And, which is fine. I mean, you're allowed to be. And then he, like, something happens and he has to go, like, once a month to give an offering to, like, the rulers or whatever. And something happens at the one, I was, like, this was when I was really confused, and there was just names and weird things happening, and I did not understand it. And he ends up stumbling upon a, like, pod with all these humans that are in cryosleep. And one of the humans happens to be Ivy, and she's, like, woken up from this, like, cryosleep. And he, like, takes her, and she's, like, terrified that he's gonna eat her because she doesn't know anything. So there's, I mean, obviously he's an alien, so there's the language barrier, which when we're in Catan's perspective, at least when Ivy's talking, you kind of know what she's saying because it's English. She's speaking English, and it, like, makes sense. But when Catan is speaking, or when it's in Ivy's perspective and Catan's speaking, you're like, what the hell is going on? So yeah, I just don't care enough. It is sweet. He does take care of her. He is a very sweet, I feel like he's a very sweet, cinnamon rolly hero. I just, yeah. It is not my cup of tea. It is not my thing. We're going to move on from it. But, so it sucks that I'm ending it on my last book of this readathon is a DNF, but, you know, it's fine. We can't, not everything can be a winner. But I'm going to go because I have other things I need to do tonight, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. not sure what I just read. So because I wanted to complete the bingo and get a bingo, I read The Spider by Adrian Blue, and I don't know. It's really short. It's like a 20-page novella. Short story, don't even call it a novella. It's literally like a 20-page short story, I guess. About a girl named Emma who is about to get eaten by some werewolves. So she goes into a cave and she encounters a creature. We're assuming it's a spider because it's called the spider, but we don't ever actually know what the creature looks like. And she asks the creature for help, and he agrees to help her if she will carry his eggs. And she births some spider babies. It was real weird. It was real weird. Yeah, I haven't rated it yet. We'll rate it together. We'll go through my reading system together. I mean, it was not written badly. It was interesting. So yeah, we're gonna go with, let's see. So yeah, characters, I would say, actually we're gonna go with a 5 because they were meh. I mean, there wasn't much time to do much with the characters. So yeah, we're gonna go with a 5. The plot, what plot? So, the writing was surprisingly very good. We're gonna go with a 7. It was good writing. Emotion, steam, setting. I mean, obviously it was just a novella about a spider doing a chick, and it was in a cave. So, I mean, I guess it delivers on that. 7. And you know what? I had a time reading it. So we're gonna go with an 8. Bringing it to a 3-star. Yeah. Yeah. So 3 stars for The Spider. And yeah. That is the Monster Mash there for you. That is the end of the vlog. I'm just gonna close it out here. Kind of a weird angle to be closing it out at, but whatever. I had a great time. Thank you to the hosts for this fun week, or 10 days, because it's a little more than a week. I read a really good book that I'm really excited to continue in Ensnared, in Feathers from the Sky. Like, pumped to continue. It was a 4-star, could potentially be moved up to a 5 after book 2. We'll see what happens. We all know how Jess just loves to screw around with her hearts. I read a really cute, fun, low-angst orc romance. It was fine. I had a good time with it. In the Orc from the Office. I read a Ghost and Grim Reaper Why Choose romance. That was fine. I might continue. Might not. We'll see. I do love books with trials, and the next one is 3 trials, so might have to. I continue a series that I've been kind of enjoying with the Fae Princes, or the Vicious Lost Boys, whatever it's called. The Vicious Lost Boys. Their Vicious Darling was book 3. And I DNF'd a spider romance, and I read a unhinged 25-page spider romance. So, you know, it was a good time. I had a good time. But that is all I have for now. If you made it to the end of the video, leave me some kind of monster emoji, a vampire. Don't leave me spiders. I don't like spiders. A vampire. I think that, leave me the ghosty. He's cute. Yeah, something like that. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff. And I'll talk to you all in the next one. Bye!